What's up there, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. So I wanted to come up here and do I told you so video about the bigotry of low expectations that a lot of the white conservatives have here on the Republican plantation in reference to blacks that they can control, blacks that have the IQ of a bag of doorknobs. You know what I'm saying? Blacks that are just stupid and that can be controlled. And everybody's on Kanye West tip. Now remember, Kanye West used to be hated by a lot of white YouTubers like Mark Dice and Alex Jones because they used to think that Kanye West was part of the Illuminati. And I got a long list of videos from them showing how he was part of the Illuminati. He sacrificed his mama to the devil, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. But as long as the Negro puts on a red MAGA hat, that's now a mockery, okay? People like me will never wear this hat again because it symbolized stupidity because people like him are wearing it. And I'm going to prove everything I'm saying. And this is the thing. See, let me tell you something about the Republican plantation. The white conservatives who support Candace Owens, Turning Point USA, and Kanye West, they don't like black people like me. Black people like the Doctor of Common Sense. Black people that they can't control. If they can't control you, they're not going to like you. And therefore, they're not going to support you. They're going to come and send their goons after you to try to harass you off the internet, blah, 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 whatever. But I'm not going to stop speaking the truth. And the truth is that Kanye West is an idiot. He's mentally deranged. And the white people on the Republican plantation love these type of blacks. Because they'll speak conservative talking points. They'll wear the red MAGA hat. And they'll talk about how much they love Trump, and then beat up on the Democrats because, you know, for the most part, these white conservatives don't have the balls to do it themselves. So they want black people to be their pit bulls. But Kanye West is just really dumb, and you can't say that he is here to wake up the black community because the black community have Kanye West on mute. And I want to read this tweet that now has just got out of hand that he has said. And I want to show you some videos that proves my point about his mental state and that, well, we'll get into that in a minute. So this tweet that he sent out last Saturday is really a good distraction from the Kavanaugh investigation and circus. So he says, now when he's talking about this, he's talking about this red MAGA hat. Okay? I'm sorry. From now on, I just, you cannot look at this hat. This, once upon a time, wearing this hat used to symbolize strength, unity. It used to symbolize, you know, Americans who were proud of our country. Now it just symbolizes low IQ people who are just putting it on to make some money. Or shall I say, get these white folks monies. and anytime when he puts this on, he says the dumbest things. So now it's an insult to me to put this hat on because now, and I know it's going to make a lot of you white folks mad because I, as your Negro, I'm not your Negro, but you think I, as your Negro, should wear this to represent how you feel. Fuck you. This represents, well, he's talking about this hat. This represents good in America becoming whole again. We will no longer outsource to other countries. We build factories here in America and create jobs. We will provide jobs for all who are free from prisons as we abolish the 13th Amendment. Message sent with love. Now, by the way, Kanye West has a sneaker line, a tennis shoe line called Yeezys. Guess where they're made out of? China. China. Yeah. with the laborers, with the child labor, where they don't have child labor laws. So you got kids as young as 8 years old making his tennis shoes in China. The same shoes, now his Yeezys are by Adidas, I do believe. Please, if I'm wrong, correct me. But this is when I laughed at a lot of stupid conservatives who got rid of their Nikes because Colin Kaepernick was the icon to their new Nike tennis shoe commercial. So you mean to tell me you want to burn your expensive Nikes because Colin Kaepernick, a very mediocre quarterback, is represented as the icon for their new commercial line, but you want to get rid of them for that, but you don't want to get rid of them because 8-year-old and 10-year-old children made them? Because of child slavery? You don't care about the children being forced to make these tennis shoes. You draw the line. Colin Kaepernick is going to be representing the shoes. Okay, so do you understand how the conservatives have gotten so stupid? They've just gotten so dumb. But let's unpack this. So your factories are still in China, Kanye. So stop trying to piggyback off of the new NAFTA deal that Trump signed with Mexico and Canada. And this is what I'm talking about. What these white conservatives do is they give talking points to dumb, low IQ Negroes like Kanye, like Candace. And then they go out there and repeat them. And then when you actually encounter them to justify what they said, they can't do it. Because they are actually just parrots. They're parrots, they're black parrots who are speaking what Massa told them to say. They're just repeating what Massa told them to say. So this right here is just a bunch of bullshit because his Yeezys are still made in China under child labor. Not slaves, child labor. But this is the biggest thing. All who are free from prisons, as we abolish the 13th Amendment. Abolish the 13th Amendment. Now, people try to do damage control by saying, well, he means prison reform. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Kanye, see, what happens is that Kanye hears other people speak and he tries to repeat their talking points. And it just sounds stupid. Now, he already apologized for using the slavery comment. And I want you guys, those of you who watch my podcast already know about what he has said. But I want you guys, let's go to that video where he apologized, and I want you all to listen to what he says as he apologized on 107.5, a black radio station, about slavery is a choice. Listen to how he actually takes a swipe at white people. But they don't care. As long as he wear the red MAGA hat and start speaking conservative talking points, white people don't care. Bigotry of lower expectation.
Mentioned the comment that you made on TMZ saying that slavery was a choice, and then
which wasn't the actual comment, but it was taken as that. So it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Okay.
I said 400 years. It sounds like a choice to me.
Why are we listening to a lunatic who is heavily medicated on psychotic or antipsychotic drugs? So he said, it sounds like a choice to you. Yeah. 400 years of slavery sounds like a choice to somebody who's mentally unstable, but these are the black people white conservatives love. They love dumb black people like this.
It sounds like a choice to the spirit of Kanye West, which I think is aligned with the spirit of Harriet Tubman, which I think, and let me finish, which I think is aligned with the spirit of Nat Turner, which in my non-historical opinion, I feel that these are examples from the past.
And the fact that white white people didn't catch the Nat Turner slight just shows just how ignorant they are. I mean, the fact that you don't even understand how that was a slight at you white people. Nat Turner. But like I said, he's saving the black community. Stupid inbreds.
Of people who felt similar to that, even if it was worded incorrectly in the white man's tongue. Maybe I could have danced, or maybe I could have spoken Swahili and spoken the actual language, because even the fact that we're having to have this conversation in English is a form of slavery.
Did you hear that, white folks? See, we are speaking the white man's tongue. And because you are forcing Kanye to speak the white man's tongue, or any black person who is speaking English, we are enslaved. Nigga logic. This is no. This is I don't even know you can say this is nigga logic. This is are we still playing the 4D underwater chess yet? Are we still playing that? So because I'm speaking English, I'm not speaking Swahili, I'm not beating the drums or whatever, okay? I'm not speaking with clicks. Because I'm not speaking like that. I am enslaved because I'm speaking the white man's English. Okay, so let's go back to this tweet here. Because now and by the way, if you guys want to watch the rest of this bullshit, let me see. I'll leave a link to this video. He says a lot of stupid things. But I just want you to understand the type of black people that white conservatives love. I want you to see this. They hate black people like me that call their asses out. But they love dumb black people, domesticated black men that they can control like this. Now, getting back to this comment here where he says, we will provide jobs for all who are free from prison, meaning those who are not in prison, as we abolish the 13th Amendment. So now we come here to TMZ. I'll leave a link to this too, where they confront Kanye West about his comment in reference to abolishing the 13th Amendment. Listen, guys, when you watch this video, I need you, in order to get your brain cells back, you're going to have to listen to a lot of classical music. You're going to have to read a lot of physics books, books about physics, geometry. You're going to have to do a lot of things to get your brain cells back, because this Negro is going to rob you of a lot of brain cells after you listen to his dumb logic. Here we go. I mean, this is going to be great.
How you doing? Good to see you.
TMZ, I love y'all. What's good, bro? What question you got?
Can you explain your tweet about the 13th Amendment?
What I was saying is that the 13th Amendment is really slavery in disguise.
Slavery in disguise. Listen, black folks, we're still enslaved because according to Kanye West, the supreme Negro on the conservative plantation, we are still enslaved by the white man because, one, we're speaking the white man's language, which is English. So that in itself enslaves us. And the 13th Amendment did not abolish slavery. No. We're still enslaved. Now, by the way, this is going to resonate with a lot of pro-blacks who believe that because we are in America, we are enslaved, and because we're speaking English, we are enslaved in Christianity. And so I'm not a Christian. I don't have any religion. But do you understand? Like, this is the black man. This is the black man that white conservatives love. He is their black Jesus. And he says the dumbest things that would make anybody with any kind of just a mediocre intelligence go, what the fuck are you talking about?
And it's something that we need to look into, so I'm opening up the conversation, right? When I speak, I have a feeling, and I open up the conversation. There's a lot of things we don't want to talk about. So let me explain some
We
things.
never had a problem with the 13th Amendment. Excuse me, hold. Those you low inbred white people who love Kanye West, who love Candace Owens, who love any of these domesticated Negroes here on the Republican plantation, please explain to me how the 13th Amendment was an issue for conservatives. Please explain in the comments section below how this was an issue. I don't even believe it was ever brought up. It wasn't brought up until Candace said something about that if we allow prisoners to vote, that they will vote Republican. Let me see. I don't have. Let me find that tweet. Hold on a second. Okay, I found it. Here's the tweet right here. So, Candace sent out a tweet last month. I was in a hospital when this came out, or maybe it was the day after I went to the hospital. But listen to this logic here, okay? After visiting prisons facilities last week and speaking with the inmates, I feel passionately that they should be allowed to vote. I also feel passionately that if they could vote, they would be voting against the left. So in order to vote against the left, they would have to vote Republican. Right? So she's saying that the people who are in jail who actually blame white people, who actually blame the system, which is perpetuated by the right, they're going to, when they get out of jail, they're going to vote on behalf of the right. And white people eat this shit up. Hashtag not all. I got to say that because a lot of you all are so sensitive. You think when I say white people, I mean all of you. But anyway, this is, here we go. So she says, I will release footage of my interviews with them next week. I never did see if she released the footage. But let's see what this person says underneath. I can't see it. I can't read it. But anyway, this is what I'm saying. These are the type of blacks that the inbred conservatives on the Republican plantation love to say stupid shit like this. And you do not hold dumb black people like Candace Owens and Kanye West accountable for the shit they say, because you know in your head that all black people are dumb. So therefore the bigotry of lower expectation is to the point where they can't help but say something stupid because they are stupid people. But let a white person, let Tommy Lahren say something like this. Let Ann Coulter say something like this. Laura Ingraham say something like this, and white people will lose their mind. But it's okay for black people to say something stupid like this, because according to a lot of these white conservatives who support Candace, they believe that all black people are stupid. So therefore, the bigotry of lower expectation is really low when it comes to these people, and this is the reason why they are losing the game of identity politics. But let's go on to listen to what Kanye West can't. Then let's get back to how Kanye is just, oh my God, the stupidity is just abundant here. He cannot even express himself without going to the notes that he took on his phone. So let's go back to this fuckery here.
Things that I wrote down on the plane. The principles that wrote the Constitution were Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, Thomas Paine, and John Adams. All white men.
All white men. Get ready for the whole it's racist. The Constitution is racist because it was written and signed by all white men. Okay, let's rewind that just in case some of you all are, you wear helmets and you ride the short bus. You couldn't even catch that shade he sent your white asses when he talked about the Constitution is racist because it has been written by white men.
Constitution were Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, Thomas Paine and John Adams, all
Right.
white men.
Right.
No women, no Jews, no black men.
Welcome to identity politics, you dumb asses. Man, how many times I gotta be right about this? How many times I gotta be right about identity politics? I kept telling you dumbasses on the right. I said, don't play identity politics. Stop catering to the black community because you really don't care about the black community. You just want their vote. You don't want to give them anything for their vote. You just want them to vote to own the libs, to own the Democrats. Yet still you allow stupid shit like this to come to the right and say, hey, the Constitution was written and signed by only white men. No women's, no Jews, and no black men. Because identity politics, identity politics, identity politics. Do you see this? No women's, identity politics. No Jews, identity politics. And no black men. Identity politics. So because they were written by white men, the Constitution in itself needs to be abolished and now we need a new Constitution that has more diversity in it. This is liberal bullshit spoken from a dumb, low IQ black man in a red MAGA hat. Let that shit sit in.
And we need to look at it. We need to examine it. One of the things about me tweeting about that, the First Amendment is the right to,
Of course.
is the right to free speech, right?
Absolutely.
But in this social media, people try to take your rights away.
Okay, nobody's taking your rights away, Kanye. You are allowed to say a lot of stupid shit you want because you are part of the inside community that Jack loves. Jack loves you. Jack loves Candace Owens too. I mean, Jack sent an apology to Candace Owens twice, saying, "Oh, we're sorry that our algorithm banned you. We're sorry that we're referring to you as right winger." Go check it. It's still, his tweets are still alive and kicking online, where he apologized to Candace, where he also apologized to Kanye, because Kanye's Twitter was erased, and Jack Dorsey apologized to these two specifically. You have to ask yourself, why is Jack Dorsey apologizing and kissing the ass of Candace Owens and Kanye West, but Alex Jones is gone? Okay? A lot of your other conservatives, Sheriff Clark doesn't even have a blue check mark. And he has been suspended. Well, for a couple of days. He still has a count. But you have to ask yourself, how come you guys can't see what's really in front of you? So now he's going to speak the talking points about how conservatives are being censored. Really, I can't really say conservatives. Everybody's being censored right now. I don't have a Twitter account because I call David Duke a racist grandpa. But because I'm not one of the blacks that's favored by a lot of these inbred racist white people on the Republican plantation, they don't care.
Right to free speech.
Right.
Your right to free thought, a free opinion, a free feeling. Right? And that's why we're in America. That's why America is great. Because I can sit here in front of this diner right now. What is this?
And none of this have anything to do with the fact that he made a comment saying that the 13th Amendment was slavery in disguise. Do you see this? This is what I'm talking about. We're looking at the logic of an insane person. You want to talk about the America's great and I'm at this diner. What does that have to do with the fact that you said that the 13th Amendment was slavery in disguise? Nothing.
Right.
Males and I suggest the chicken wings. They're
Niggas
fire,
and chicken.
right?
Niggas and chicken.
Wait, but the 13th Amendment was passed by Lincoln.
No, neither of us are scholars. Lincoln's. I mean, well, yeah, that's.
Did you see this? Lincolns, not Lincoln plural, not Lincoln singular. Lincolns. Now, here is where the dumbness, the stupidity gets to the ultimate high. I'm going to rewind it because I want you to get the full dose of the stupidity of black conservatives here on the Republican plantation that white people promote. This is what they love. Let's rewind it because it's going to get real good now, okay? Get ready. I'm not even going to stop it. I'm just going to let it play so you can get the fullness of this boy's stupidity.
Chicken wings, they're fire, right?
Wait,
And
so, but the 13th Amendment was you know, passed by Lincoln.
No, neither of us are scholars. Lincoln's, I mean, well, yeah, that's
to make sure that slavery couldn't.
So Lincoln,
be made
that is
legal
like
again.
conspiracy. Some people think that he might have been black.
So
So you've heard that, right? So I can't say that Lincoln was black or white.
Right. Well, I mean,
Oh, okay. I tap out. I'm going to end the video because I can't take no more. But let me just say this. Whenever you run away from a question about Abraham Lincoln, look, now I'm talking dumb. Now I'm talking dumb Kanye language. I'm going to be saying Lincolns. Whenever you want to avoid addressing the fact that you said something so dumb and you don't even know that Abraham Lincoln had anything to do with the 13th Amendment, and you want to go to the Alex Jones route of conspiracy theories that Abraham Lincoln is black, and you don't know if Abraham Lincoln is black or white. So since you don't even know the race of Abraham Lincoln, you can't really speak fully about the 13th Amendment. Nigga logic. This is what I'm talking about. And the white people are like, yay, Kanye, you gonna wake up the black community. Oh, I love being proven right. I was the first to say here on the right that Kanye West is stupid, Kanye West is dumb, and you should not use Kanye West to virtue signal to the black community. Because as of now, the black community got Kanye West on mute. He's an idiot. This is what they love. This is what the white Republicans, the white conservatives love. They love to hear black people talk this stupid while wearing a MAGA hat. Remember, he says the most dumbest things while wearing a MAGA hat. This is by design. This is on purpose. And this is the reason why I will not put that hat on my head no more. Now, I have a black MAGA hat that I will wear, but I will no longer wear the red one because the red one now equates to stupidity like Candace Owens and Kanye West. And these are the blacks that white conservatives love to support. Hashtag not all, hashtag 85% of you all love to support because they speak the conservative talking points. They are dumber than a bag of hammers with rusty nails, and they say stupid shit that make white people feel good about being white and conservative or Republican. Let that shit in. But see, somebody like me ain't gonna cater to your asses. And you can downvote the video, you can talk shit in the comment section. I don't care. I don't care anymore. You guys are an embarrassment. You're cowards, and you love dumb people like Kanye and Candace to say stupid shit to make you feel good about being white. This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. I guess I'll see you when I see you. Later, taters.